Drop the beat, Edmund.
What do you mean drop the beat?
Drop the beat. Drop it.
I don't know. I'm not dropping
Oh my
the
god.
beat.
I'll do it myself. Boots and cats and boots and cats and
What the are
boots
you
and
doing?
cats and boots and cats. I'm doing a beat. Boots and cats and boots and cats and it's the Emmizzies.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, just like that. It's the Emmizzies. That's you.
No.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah.
It's the Emmizzies.
Okay.
Emma's got thighs. We got
You-
4 eyes.
No.
Okay.
What else rhymes with eyes?
Flies.
Flies.
Mhm.
Gee, stank, you got flies.
And we're done. Okay, that's it. We're out of here.
Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzies podcast. My name is Edmund. He's Nicholas for Two Man Stands, and we're here to talk about
Bambi.
Bambi. Sure.
We
I don't know.
will.
Whatever. Thanks for coming to kick it. For the people who are here live, for the dweebs, the booger picking nose picking dweebs that wasn't here Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You wasn't here to watch this live and be a part of the shenanigans. So you didn't shenan today and you won't shenan tomorrow. You might never.
Shenan again if you didn't shenan once.
Amen.
How can you ever shenan if you didn't shenan?
And the best way to shenan is to be a Shannon in our Discord. Hey.
The Discord, the Twitch link to our live streams, everything is linked below.
Everything below. Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see, though, for the people who are here, the visual live stream watchers, the new logo?
Bitch, we got animations, okay?
Wait till we get to Hot Topics. Then wait till we get to What's on Your Heart.
Okay.
What about it?
Okay.
You individuals, because I can't swear yet.
Mm.
You don't know anything about that.
That's it.
How are you?
Great. Doing good.
That's great. Love to hear it.
Yeah. I've been having poop issues.
So that's what we're
I ain't been
we're
shitting.
gonna talk about that. No swearing.
I ain't been pooping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was dying, y'all, for like a week and a half.
I
Turns
almost got
out,
that life insurance.
I
Damn.
mean, you wasn't gonna get nothing from this one.
Damn.
It's not like last one. If you wanted to get
Wait,
my
it's
life,
different?
it's a completely different company, honey. Yes. Why would it be the same?
Because my mom's had the same life insurance policy on me since I was little.
And she's also worked at the same job for 30
No,
years.
My mom is no. She had one on me before. No, you can just take out a life insurance policy on people.
I didn't do that. I got it through my job.
Oh, I thought you just like had it as like an individual.
No, hell no. What? I'm not paying for that.
Oh, then I need you to live.
Yeah. Anyway, you would have been more well off if I passed at my last job. You would have got like 150 rat Ks. You would have been up. Now you're gonna be lucky if you pass 50 now, because I wasn't paying for what they was charging me for life insurance at this job. Shit, we barely got health insurance.
Yeah, he's having some pooping issues.
Yeah, I thought I was dying. Turns out I just needed to drink some more agua and have some Miralax.
Miralax.
Even though the Miralax is not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be making you a soft serve ice cream cone.
And it's really, I mean, the poops are kind of like softer.
No, it's supposed to be like soft serve, like literally like frosty.
But and that's fine. But I just wanted this to clear me out. It's not clearing me out. I still feel like I have the same pressure in my belly that I've been having. I want something to just
Do you have
like
enough water today?
drop it all. I had like half of my bottle of water.
You do a lot of talking.
It's really hard to just like to remember to drink water at that job. There's just so much going on all the time.
Yeah, you do a lot of talking.
Yeah. Chelsea in the chat says wagwan.
Oh, wagwan.
I said agua.
No, they're Jamaican.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Chelsea's Jamaican.
Oh.
From the UK.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, that's.
What about the mandem?
Sit the bottom bluekin, him then chop the bottom bluekin. That's how y'all be rapping.
Yeah.
Him then bluekin, him then chop the chip and jukin.
Yeah. That's what they sound like.
I'm pooping. I'm not pooping.
You're not pooping.
I'm not.
You're not pooping.
I am now.
Good.
I am.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Big. I'm pooping, man. I'm pooting. I'm a big pooter, nigga. Real life pooter
Stop
out here.
swearing.
Real life pooter. He said 5 minutes or is it 9?
8.
Real life pooter out here. Y'all ain't no real life pooters.
Coco says, eat some Nigerian food. I've never had Nigerian food.
Me neither, actually.
I've never dated a...
African.
Wait, did I date a Nigerian guy? I think I... No, oh, sorry, I didn't date him. I just slept with him. We didn't get cool enough for him to make me food. So, no. Yeah, no, I've never had Nigerian food. I've never had any African food.
Me neither. No, I've had Ethiopian before. That's
What is
good.
it? What is it?
Ethiopian.
Like, what's their... Thanks. What's their, like, food?
I think they got the fufu, that like
the
bready
like,
thing
doughy
with the
bready.
doughy bready thing. I think that's them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had it with some goat. I don't know if it was curried. I don't know what you call. I don't even know what you would call that, but it was good. I had it out in Ann Arbor, and it was actual Ethiopians in the
in Ann Arbor.
It was actual Ethiopians
white
at the
people?
restaurant.
Cooking.
It was a small restaurant, so that's why I knew it was real.
Okay.
And it had real Ethiopians back. There was real Africans up in
I'm
there.
saying real Ethiopians. You gotta stop.
Because y'all be having these Asian restaurants with these Mexicans working in the back, and I don't be understanding how I'm supposed to think this is authentic. Like,
Yeah.
every face that's serving me my food is Asian, but Jose in the back making my motherfucking pho. I don't like that.
Did you know this sushi place we go to?
Yeah.
That's like that.
I know. The Nigeri people are all Asian, old Asian. So they make
The
you
people
think
at the front.
them niggas in the back, that's Pedro and them that just got off
Yeah.
the shift. You feel me?
I know.
They come to
I
their second
always
job.
see them peek out, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I go into a Caribbean restaurant or it's usually like Trini food. Anytime I go in, I gotta look at who's cooking. It's very important. It's very important. I do not stand for.
I don't trust ethnic restaurants that don't have the ethnicity cooking the food in the back.
I just can't and call it a fusion then. If you're gonna have like lighter individuals, because I don't know how to word it because we said we were gonna stop talking about white bitches. If I don't see Indian people or black people cooking my Trini food, then I'm not eating it.
If I don't see
because that's who are Trini people. Oh, okay.
I feel that way about if I go to the Mexican restaurant and it's a Negro in the back, bitch, that's not the real
elbow?
thing. I don't know if they got the elbow. That might, because I know what that elbow mean.
Right.
I know what that elbow mean. But just
Right.
because you got that elbow don't mean you know what you're doing but with the Mexican food.
But it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be real good.
Be good.
Right.
It might be good.
Right.
I don't know. That's iffy. That's iffy. But I don't trust it. I need
a lot of Trini places, like or Trini food places, you'll get to like see, because like the counter you can just like see into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But when I can't, I'm like, who cooking the food?
But I don't even trust that either, because they can trick you at them Trini restaurants, because they can just put an Indian in the front and he don't know shit about shit.
No, you can see into the kitchen.
They could put an Indian in the back and you don't know shit about shit. You think that he's Trini, but he's Indian.
No, that's fine.
Because both them niggas, they be mixed, they be blending down there.
Yes, but see, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with seeing my mom in the kitchen back there. That would fuck me right up.
Yeah.
If my dad was back there and he still didn't know shit, I want to see my mom. Is that racist? No, I don't care.
I don't think so.
I don't want to see my mom back there.
No, I want to eat. Let me tell you something.
Get
I don't want to eat nothing no white man made that's ethnic. I don't want no white Asian food, white Korean food, white Trini food, white. And even if you white, you got to be from your area of white. If you're making Hungarian food and you Italian, get out the kitchen.
I know. Even when I go to an Italian restaurant, just like put the accent on for me.
Just do it.
Even if you're just like not Italian,
just freak it.
You just come out and be like, "Hey, how are you, my guy? You want some fucking?"
And do the hand.
I got some pasta for the
Rigatoni.
primavera.
Maron, I don't know.
Right.
They be saying.
I don't know what Italians say.
What they mean.
Baguette, fuck French.
That's French. That's very French.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Right. What about the Afro Latino? Oh, in the Mexican restaurant?
Oh yeah, I guess that is true.
But yeah, it's just like
black Mexicans do exist.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna, mine mostly is just at like, if I'm gonna eat the food that is part of my culture, I gotta see my people back there.
That's fair.
But to be fair, if I was cooking back there, they'd probably be like, "You're not my people." I'd be like, "Damn, I get it. I don't look like it. like to that extent. So
Yeah,
I get it.
I guess I couldn't say the same thing because if you go down south, some of the white people they could fry some chicken, bitch.
I've
You
never
get
been
you get to
down south.
Louisiana, them motherfucking honkies know how to cook that shit,
Do
bitch.
they?
Yes, ma'am.
I've never.
Them southern whites is built different. It's probably that
I
racism
was
in
gonna
it.
say
The
they
racism probably make it taste a
they
little
are
better.
they are built different. Like what? No,
This took a turn. I don't even know how we
yeah
got here.
yeah. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's beautiful. Love to hear
How
it.
are you?
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I'm good. Um, I didn't do anything today. Well, I did like work things today, but
Yeah.
I'm good because still yesterday. So for those who don't know, I posted about it on social media,
Mm-hmm.
but my Twitch stream family got me a painted photo of Scoob, but
Yeah,
not
it's
just
so
any
nice.
painted photo.
Mm-hmm.
A photo I lost. So for those listening, I lost a photo of Steve in moving from Canada to the US, and it was his first ever actual photo. Not like on a phone, like his first like actual physical photo.
Mm-hmm.
It was always on my fridge. It was his first photo from when he was at the vet, and I lost it, and I was tearing this bitch up. This
Yeah.
house. I was looking through every single thing trying to find it. Right after he passed, I was going through it, and I lost it. So that was tough. And the stream family got somebody who's also a streamer. Her name is Jess, and she painted it for me. And it got sent to me yesterday, and I was sobbing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is so nice. Also sad. Like it's hard. I mean, like I'm grateful. Like looking at the photo is tough, just because it's like that's my
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's just like I'm. How am I? I'm great, and I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky, and I just feel so lucky to have this little community here. But yeah, so that was really, 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 really nice.
Yeah.
Edmund cried when he saw it, and my mom has texted me, or I showed her yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, that is the nicest thing, literally ever." And then she texted me today, being like, "I literally can't stop thinking about how nice that is that they did that." And I was like, "Right,
Yeah.
yeah." I was a shit show sobbing. I cried 3 whole times yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 were sobbing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good. I'm very grateful, very like lucky.
Yeah.
And other than that,
It's been 12 minutes. Yeah, we love you niggas.
oh, right.
Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would word it so different.
No, you would say it the exact same way.
Would I?
Without the nigga. You would
Okay.
say bitch.
Right.
For sure.
Well, that's why I was like, so I would word it different. And in other news, I don't want to put it into the universe, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. There is an agency that reached out to me to possibly work together and represent me. But I obviously had to be like, hey guys, before we even get into this, I do OF content.
I be popping pussy on the
I pop coochie for some dollars to pay rent. And if it doesn't work for you, great. But if it does, that's also great. Whatever. So we'll see what they say. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully they don't care. I mean, it's 2025 and literally every major influencer does OF. Like, it literally, Harry Jowsey does OF and was on Dancing with the Stars.
He don't be showing no dick, though.
He had a sex tape.
Did he?
Yeah, it was on a girl he was hanging out with. It was on hers. They put it out for $100.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe he wasn't showing dick when I was there.
Right. Edmund fell victim to Harry Jowsey.
I gave that man like $15. He wasn't showing no dick.
Edmund fell victim to Harry Jowsey.
I want my fucking money back.
Yep. But
that's what happens.
Other big influencers do it. So let's hope. Yeah. Let's hope, because I would like that.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you in the States too now, so there's like a lot more opportunity.
That's why I'm thinking like possibly just because there's so much more opportunity, and even like, okay, just represent me with like getting me brands that do work with that, like the Adam and Eve type stuff, like whatever,
just
or like
anything. Yeah.
We want to grow this. Help us find ways to, like, you know what I mean? So it's like that hopefully is a thing. Who knows? But yeah,
Fingers crossed.
things are going.
We're gonna get into the point of the show we like to call
Topics.
Yum.
Okay, so my first topic is that bitch who got beat up by Bambi's mom.
Let's talk about it.
Yo.
Let's talk about it.
Guys,
Let's
has
talk about
anybody
it.
seen that video online of that deer whooping that lady's ass?
And I mean
Whooping.
kicking her at, because deer bite, don't they?
I don't know what deer do,
But
but
what they do is throw them fucking hands.
bro, from the shoulders. From the shoulders. From the shoulders.
Head
Mop,
up.
mop, mop, mop,
Head
mop,
up.
mop, mop. Bing, 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 bing. Beat the shit out of that girl. Beat the dog shit out of that girl. All I could hear was Ivory. Uppercut. Uppercut. No, Diamond, you uppercut.
And I don't know what she did, but she probably deserved it.
Yeah, and honestly, reparations.
There you go.
Reparations.
That shit was the fun, because it really was just
Her
like
scream.
kick her screams. Really kicking. You ever got your motherfucking ass beat by a docile animal? That,
Like, they run away.
Deer are prey.
They
You got your
run
ass beat by
away.
prey, nigga.
That deer was fed the fuck up.
That was 200 pounds of deer jerky fucking you up.
Like, that was Bambi's mom reincarnated, and she was ready to get her fucking lick back. I don't know. That could have been Annabelle. I don't know what was going on, okay? They lost
Yeah.
Annabelle. Annabelle is a deer now, okay? And that deer beat her ass.
You know what I bet? I bet she probably tried to walk up to it and pet it,
It
or
was like,
like
"Bitch,
try
get
to
the
be
fuck
like, and it
up."
was like, yeah, get the fuck on, because animals aren't pets. Like, wild animals aren't pets. So just because it's cute, don't mean you should walk up to it and try to pet it or something like
Parked.
that. It's probably what she did. Parked her ass.
Parked her ass. Beat the dog shit out of her. It is so fun. And you know what I actually really, really, really appreciate?
What?
The cameraman.
Because he kept it sturdy.
Because in true National Geographic, we never interfere. We see some fucked up shit happening in the animal kingdom. Their job is to never interfere and only to film. And guess what? Thank you for standing true. I'm just mad that no one was there to scream World Star.
There you go.
I would have immediately been like, World Star!
You showing your age, because who still screams World Star?
Me to the death.
Is World Star even a
I'm
website
gonna
still?
scream it to the death of me. I don't even know. Is World Star still a thing?
I don't think so.
As a 90s baby, when you see someone getting fucked up, you scream World Star. You do. No, I think that is literally so fucking funny.
Knocked her shit loose.
Bro, at first I heard the video and I was like, oh my God, what is happening to this girl? This is mortifying. And then I watched the video and I was like, oh, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
And is she all right? Do we know?
Who give a fuck?
I know. I know personally don't care. You're like, oh, you like when women get beat by deer.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've never been in the position to get my ass whooped by deer. So like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
I don't even know what type of opinion to have about the situation. I mean,
It's just like so fucking funny. And
yeah.
Fight back. It like
And I feel like that
like
too.
like swing back.
Kick it, something, punch that
She
motherfucker.
just was like this.
Ain't no way in hell no deer gonna come at me. I don't know about at least knuckle up with that bitch. I mean, they might be super strong and we
but
don't
at
know.
least like I'm gonna throw a leg out. Something.
Well, also too, they're very hard, like animals, like solid.
I know, but it's
Like
like
when cars hit them, the cars bend and the deer get up and walk away. So what you really gonna do to it? That's not, you know what I
I
mean?
don't know, man. But like she just sat there getting whooped. She's never been in a fight.
Hell no, fuck no.
No.
But
She never
that's why you also gotta stay armed too, because I'd have shot his ass.
Yeah.
I'd
that
have
wouldn't have gone
blew
well.
his shit off.
That wouldn't have gone well
No,
for the deer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm putting a whole blick in that stomach. Okay.
No, I don't understand when people are like, oh, like, it's like when things happen in like the safari or whatever, and
Mhm.
people are like, oh, you got to kill the animal. These are wildlife. Like, I think people forget, like, wildlife.
Mhm.
Wildlife. You are
Mhm.
in their territory.
Mhm.
It's like when you go underwater and a shark comes at you, and so now you're like, we got to kill the shark. Bitch, too bad. You're bad. Harambe. Justice for Harambe.
Yeah, I know. I still would have shot that motherfucking deer. I don't know.
No, yes,
Mm-hmm.
because it's attacking you. But like when people are like blaming the deer,
Oh,
like
yeah, sure.
that kind of thing, or like when people go into like public places and like an animal attacks them and they're like, the animal did this. Like, you actually just shouldn't have been there.
Like, nah, nigga, you went into a lion's pit and you was upset that you got bit by a lion.
Like, that's kind of your bad. Like,
Big
when
dummy.
kids fall into them at the zoo, and I'm like,
That's your dumbass kids' fault. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's your dumbass kids. I'm sorry.
there's multiple
I'm sorry.
barricade things.
I'm sorry. You should have taught this little bastard better. Not
You
to go
should
down
watch
there.
the little bastard.
You should have watched this little nigga.
Now he's
Food.
fucking polar bear food. Too bad. Natural selection.
I mean, that's what the scientists would say. Anywho.
Next topic.
So listen, I have an idea, right?
Okay.
Hear me out. Okay. I feel like, because it's 1,000 subscriptions everywhere right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a motherfucking subscription.
Mhm.
I feel like, in my heart of hearts, you should be able to subscribe to shows, like a specific show that's on for a season, and then once the season is over, you can buy it if you want to, but like that subscription should be like between like $2 to $5, and you just get that show. I thought about that when we've been watching Last of Us,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm paying the extra like $8 a month just to have HBO on my
Yeah.
Hulu already, and I'm only watching Last of Us with it. Right? Once Last of Us is gone, yeah, I could probably watch some other stuff. But for the most part, I just got this subscription to watch
Last of Us.
Pedro Pascal run around and get stabbed in the back of his forehead. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm like, it would be sweet if you could just like subscribe to the show. You know what I mean?
I understand why they don't do that.
For sure, but I also feel like you can make a lot more money doing that too.
They should do it like renting, like how you can rent a movie through like these apps.
Mhm.
Like, you can go on Apple or whatever and rent a movie for like $3.99, and then you have a certain amount of time to watch that movie. They should do that for the shows. Like, you pay like $3.99, and you have like a certain amount of time to watch the shows.
But I'm saying, I mean, I guess that could be afterwards. But I
You
mean,
mean like
like
rent the season?
I mean, yeah, the season. Like, just for shows that's just like on at the moment. Like Last of Us, we have to wait until the next episode comes out to
Mhm.
watch it. I should just be able to pay y'all like $3 a month, $4 a month to just watch this season as it goes on. And once the season's done,
You lose.
I lose access to it, and I can just buy the season if I want to watch it. Which I feel like that could work too anyway, because like, how much is a season of something on like Apple TV or something like that, right? Like $20.
like $24, $29.
Okay, right? So this is how you get your back in. Hear me out, capitalists. I'm paying $3 a month to watch these seasons, right? You doing an episode every week. So you getting at least two months of $3 a month at $6.
Or
Do the math.
or
Do the math. So you get the $6 off top, right?
Okay.
Then I want to watch this shit again once I'm done, right? You charge me the extra W on. That's 26 bones off of one season of the Jump Off. That ain't even a whole series. You hear me?
I do hear you, but financially it's a terrible business decision.
How come?
Because why would I do that when you could just give me your $7 or $16, because that's what we're paying for Hulu and HBO Paramount Plus every month? Because it's going to go on for multiple months.
Because you make more money in my way. Because I'm paying $7 to see anything I want to at any time. Or I can give you $6 to watch this one season for 2 months.
But part of the reason that doesn't work too is because now no one will be exposed to other things. The reason people like find shows and catch on to shows and they become viral is because they're like, I have the subscription. What else is on here?
I believe the opposite. I think that because there's so many options, people don't watch anything. And the only time that anybody watches anything is if it's popular on social media or your friends tell you about it. There's a billion different shows you can watch on HBO, and we're not watching them motherfuckers. Why not?
No, but like, how would they go viral? How would we know? How would all of those things? It's got to take people to like make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And people aren't just going to pay to randomly subscribe to something to find to a show to find out if it's good. Like, that's part of that reason. Like,
They will, because they already doing it, because they getting a subscription to watch Last of Us, and they never seen it.
but there's so much
Like me.
because of the game, there's so much
Yeah,
stuff around it, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like Squid Game. Squid Game happened to go viral.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was obsessed with it. But like, how would that have happened if people didn't already have Netflix? Like, it would have taken some random person to be like, guys, people need to buy this. You need to rent this show. You got to do it. You got to do it. People would be like, there's no incentive. Like, oh, I already have Netflix. So, oh, it's already here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can take that risk. That's, I think, the part that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Is how many people are going to pay, like, say $2 for a million different shows. Like, that's, it might make you
me
watch
because
less.
I'm tired of giving y'all niggas all this money and I ain't watching nothing. I feel
Right.
like
No, I get
this
I
boils,
get
this
as a
boils down
consumer.
just to, as a consumer, I want things to be the way I want them to be because I'm American.
Yes, as a consumer, I 100% understand. Totally. As a business, it makes no sense.
I'm American and you should let me pay for this if I want to pay for it the way that I want to pay for it, and you shouldn't be charging me more than $5 for the season.
I think what they could do
What?
is they could do a thing where it's like $1 add-ons to like watch certain things, and then you make the subscription less. Like for,
Like you can add a show for like $1.
yeah, like that kind of thing. Or like if you want to watch past seasons of something, like as something airs, like
Uh-huh.
it airs and you have the subscription. And then like, oh, it's a year later and now I want to watch The Last of Us. Like, okay, it's $1 for you to watch the season or something like that. They could do that.
Wait, but I already got the subscription. Why
no,
you just
because
let
old
me...
seasons and old shows, like it's like only for new shows.
Oh, but that's
and new
bullshit.
movies.
I'm paying $12 a month to watch this shit and I can't watch. That's fucked up. No.
Exactly.
That's
so
stupid.
See, it doesn't work. I love your plan, but it won't happen.
This is American, bitch.
Yeah,
You do what the fuck I want to.
capitalism.
Let me tell you something. If I can get a double decker super cheese bacon cheeseburger with donuts as the buns, bitch,
But guess
let
what?
me spend $2 a month to watch this show. Amen.
But guess what? What used to be on the dollar menu is now full price.
And that's because America's lost its way. We're no longer free anymore. We used to be a proper country, and now we done divulged ourselves into some bullshit. What you mean the McChicken is a $2.95,
Yeah.
bitch?
7, 8 something in Canada for the meal.
$7 for a meal.
McChicken was never on our dollar menu ever. Well, we never had a dollar menu, but like,
Y'all housing market is dumb as hell. So y'all got
Yeah.
fucking garages for $750,000.
Don't worry, it's on here. It's on
That's
here.
on there. Okay, well you go next. Let me shut up. Okay, let me go to the next topic.
Yum. All right, guys. So I don't know what prompted me to do this, but I remembered when I used to go to Erin's house, and I would be in her parking lot because she lives in a condo, and there'd be parking spots for sale, and I was like, parking spots for sale is so weird, and it would say like for sale, call this number. So the other day, I'm like, let me go online and just see, like out of nowhere, let me see how much parking spots go for in Toronto. Parking spots in Toronto go for $200,000. You heard me correct. There is no unit. That is for the space between the two lines. I did find a cheap one for $75,000 for a parking spot. That little tiny space where you park your car. That's it. $200,000, $150,000, $75,000.
And see, it be shit like that that make me go. Somebody in chat said, "I'm sorry. What the fuck did you say?" No. You heard him correctly.
Yeah.
$250,000.
When I make a clip out of this, I'm gonna put the pictures of it up. Don't you worry.
It be shit like that. It just be like, bro, like this, and this be my thing about capitalism, bro, is that like I understand that capitalism as itself will eventually crumble in on itself because it's just a self-imploding like bomb. But it's just like there's so many steps we can get, we have to get to before we get to that like major fucking like disruption in like society, and like so many things could have happened before we got to $250,000 parking spots. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why is it like who do you think is going to pay for that?
They do though.
How?
Because okay, so for example, the apartment building that like she lived in,
Mm-hmm.
the whole floor was luxury vehicles. Okay? So I live in a luxury apartment. I have 2 cars. but mine only comes with one parking spot. Now I have a spouse. We both go to 2 different jobs. We need 2 parking spots. It's like a necessity. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. But
Okay,
what a
but
lick, because I live in Toronto and my work is down the street, so I don't need a parking spot. Boom, I just made $200,000. Because you sell your own. You can sell them. Like, that's how they go up, is people sell their own parking spots.
Oh, you had a spot that came along with your condo,
unit, and
your
you don't need
unit,
it.
and then you don't need it, so you sell it for $250,000.
Yeah.
Bitch, you sound crazy as fuck. Why don't you rent it?
I don't know. 'Cause I'm sure people do. I'm sure.
I feel
Oh,
like
no, you'd have to have a renting license.
Oh,
Because remember, you can't be like, you can't rent your
so you
unit
can
without
just
having
sell.
a
Oh
rent.
yes, yeah, you can't
Yeah.
just sell your house if you
Because
are
you
the
can't
agent,
rent
yeah.
even like your closet without having like some rental agreement.
But $250,000, bro, that is insanity.
And people do it because their cars are worth more. People with Maybachs and all that shit.
Yeah. Okay. So then that means
There is a market.
that means them niggas is dumb. So rich people are stupid.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
So you're dumb.
If you have the money, it's changed to them.
So you're dumb.
How? It's just changed to them.
250,000, bitch. If I made $15 billion tomorrow, I'm not paying no $250,000 to park in an open parking lot.
It's not open.
That bitch not even gated in. Some
Yeah,
of them pictures you showed me,
some
some of them pictures you showed me look like the side of
cheaper
fucking
ones
like
were not.
them bitches look like the side of fucking CVS's.
Yeah.
I'm paying you 250,000 rackets to park next to a.
Well, those were
outside-
75,000 and 100,000.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, my fault. It was 70 G's instead.
Right.
My bad, nigga.
Right.
A car is 70,000. A luxury car is $70,000.
Yeah.
So I'm paying,
But you have to park somewhere, don't you? To go to work.
nigga. It'll be cheaper to get a parking ticket.
Every day?
Absolutely. How much is the parking ticket in Toronto? $50?
I don't know.
Why? Because you never paid them.
No, okay.
Why you stuttering?
Somebody else paid them for me, so I guess I don't know. But like,
Even if them bitches was, yeah,
the
because
fuck
that's
is wrong with you,
crazy.
bitch? Why would you even bring that up? I was lucky. I had a suitor who would take care of my troubles.
Listen, bro. Even if them bitches was $100 a pop,
Yeah.
that's cheaper.
Yeah, but don't you? If you get a certain amount of tickets, then they repo your shit.
I don't know
So I
how that
guess
work
you
down
can't get-
there. If you don't repo your shit, no. If
Like
you don't,
if you get like 57 parking tickets.
no. If you don't pay your parking tickets here,
Oh.
you'll get like a warrant put out for you or something like that. You might have to do jail time, like a day or two, some shit like that. But if you pay your tickets, and you pay your ticket, it is what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I do $100 in parking fees every day, then to pay $75. That's cheaper for a year, 365 days. That's $36,000. That's half of what it would cost to buy the parking spot. Fuck you.
I don't know. It's a lot. I mean, I hope to know that money one day.
I guess that's fucking insanity.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next topic.
so this is less about me speaking and more you, because I need your assistance. Please explain to me. We're gonna call this portion Edmund Learns About White Culture. Please explain to me the lore between Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. I asked you about this yesterday, and you kind of
it's
briefly
deep.
went over it.
Yeah.
You don't have to go, we ain't trying to be here for 15 hours talking
Okay.
about these fucking white people. I'm
It's
like, give a
very
fuck.
deep.
All I know is that people keep saying that he don't like her, she don't like him.
Yeah.
He was just on stage with SZA kissing her hand and shit, and people like, oh, he needs a black girlfriend.
Which,
And-
stop trying to make black women the savior for these fucking fucked up men. Anyway.
So, why these honkies don't like each other?
It's just the internet. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a lot of things that are weird. I mean, like, she said long before she met, she was a huge fan and she was like had a crush on him.
Okay.
Then they end up getting to know each other because they're both famous and they start dating and then they're married, right?
Fun fact: I thought they were brother and sister at first. I thought
They
that
look
was
very
his-
similar,
I
but a
thought that
lot of
was
white
his
people
sister,
look
and
similar.
I was like,
But a lot of white people look like they're dating their sibling.
or themselves. But go ahead.
But yeah, so like whatever, they were together and people were like, she's a stalker, she stalked him, whatever. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the internet doing its thing. I don't listen to his music. I don't care about him. I mean, like, I love that he's doing great. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And her, like, I think she's really beautiful, but I don't know a shit ton about her. But you can't really escape them. So the whole thing is people want him to be with Selena Gomez.
Okay.
And Selena Gomez is a serial insert herself person, right? Like every time that there's something going on with Haley and Justin, she's like, makes a little comment and she's like, I'm leaving the internet. And then like 20 minutes later, she's back and posting.
I saw a picture of her. Sorry, I saw a picture of her on Twitter the other day. Like, I don't know if it was a birthday party or something like that. It was her sitting in this living room area with a bunch of like yellow balloons up top, and this girl was sitting on her lap and she was smiling. Somebody pointed out in the corner, the bottom right corner of the picture, on the table are 2 lines of cocaine.
Oh,
Chopped
no,
and
no, 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 no,
split.
no. I don't think that's what that is. So,
What the fuck
that
was
is
that?
isn't that an old? I think she's addressed that before. That is a marble table. It's a black marble table.
It was brown in the picture.
The picture I saw, it was like dark, like almost like black gray, and the 2
Okay.
lines are like the white marble lines.
Oh,
She's addressed that before, I think.
I don't know. Them bitches look right next to each other, perpendicular.
Yeah, but
they
there's
might
like,
have fucking altered the picture.
there's like
Who
stuff
knows,
on the
but
side too. But
anyway, go ahead.
but again, she's in Hollywood. If she did coke, shocker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so people just like hate Haley like with their soul, like because she'll never be Selena Gomez.
Okay.
From the minute that Justin and Haley
Were
went
they
public,
like sweethearts or something, Selena and Justin?
Justin?
I remember they were together for like a little bit, but then like
I feel like for like 10 minutes, and just because they were the biggest pop couple of all time. That's so
of
people,
all time.
Yeah.
Really?
Name a bigger pop couple to that level, like of celebrity, like pop artists.
Oh,
Exactly.
fucking Ariana Grande and Mac Miller for
Pop
RIP.
artists. But
She's not a
Justin
pop
Bieber,
artist?
Justin Bieber, and at that time, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez were more famous than both of those people.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I don't
like-
even remember that time. So
Yeah. So,
I'll take your word for it. I'm learning white culture, so I'm gonna shut up and let the experts speak. Go
I
ahead.
don't know a lot about them. I know more about Haley Bieber. I don't know about Selena Gomez.
Okay.
But yeah, so people hated Haley from the minute that she like stepped on the scene with them
Mm-hmm.
or with Justin, like hated her immediately. Like it was just like a nightmare. And yeah, and there's all these like pictures and stuff. People be like, see, they hate each other. But this is not new. I think you're just seeing this now because of the Vogue thing went viral.
Mm-hmm.
Since the
Yeah, it's my
day-
first time hearing about it. I'm like, oh, why they say they hate each other? This is crazy.
Yeah, I just know a lot about her because of the Kardashians. 'Cause
Alex
she's
said,
friends with
babes, they were
Kylie.
together for almost 8 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was like 2 days, and then they just got
No,
broke
but
up.
like you have to think about it. Like, yeah, they were together for almost 8 years, but he was cheating on her. Miley was part of it, and like
Whoa,
Demi, like all
what?
these people. The Disney people were like inbred. Like it was insane.
That doesn't shock
Right,
me.
like,
that doesn't shock me.
All of
Yeah.
there's so much overlap. Like yeah,
Mhm.
all of that stuff. But
Disney fucked up as a
yeah, you know what I mean. That whole thing is like they were kids though. Like they were
Yeah.
literally babies when this was all going on.
Mm.
But yeah, so people hated Haley, and literally from the moment she came on to now, people would post pictures of them out together and be like, see, like they hate each other, but it's just like them not smiling at each other.
Okay.
Him being like, oh, like no to something, and they're like, yeah, see, he said no, like get away from me. Like it's just like that has been the
Mhm.
narrative the whole time.
And people are still doing this now.
Still to this day. Like he could say anything.
So like all of those people are like our age now. They're still
Yes.
saying that. So
Oh,
you
because
niggas
people
is-
are believers for life. But you have to think, this is like the Madison Beer effect. Haley Bieber is beautiful.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. People don't like her. Girls don't like her.
Yeah.
That's it. She won. She got everybody's childhood crush.
Yeah.
She won. She had a baby with him. They're married. They've been together for
Mhm.
X amount of years. People hate her. Like it is just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and to Marie's comment saying Haley's been stalking Selena, okay? I think people underestimate how close these people circle is. Like everybody grew up in the same Hollywood scene.
Okay.
All of these girls had the same trends. It's whoever was photographed first. It's kind of like I always say, like the Kardashian effect. Kardashians started nothing. They pioneered nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They were just famous for doing it on camera. for being famous and doing it.
Mhm.
Haley can do anything, and someone's like, Selena copied her. Selena does something, everyone's like, Haley copied her. Like, it's just what it is. Selena Gomez, if she posts one day that she's like having a bad day, they're like, see, it's because Haley posted this. And it's like, these girls have come out multiple times and been like, can you guys stop?
Mhm.
Like, leave us alone.
Mhm.
It's just, people want that villain thing. They want each party to be,
When really
wrong.
neither one gives a fuck about the other.
and if they do, who cares?
Yeah.
They're girls who grew up in
Yeah.
the same scene. You have people you don't like that you grew up with.
Yes, yeah.
That if they posted something today, you'd be like, is that a fucking this? Like, these are regular people. They're just on the internet. They're not special in any way other than they're billionaires.
Mhm.
That's literally it.
Okay, is that?
But people
so
just,
that's it?
that's literally it. Like, if you literally
I
break.
thought there was something else to it. I was expecting like a story.
No, I think if you want to like feed into all the like, yeah, like Selena said she didn't like her eyebrows here, and then Haley posted a thing about her eyebrows, so that's a dig at her. Like, you can connect dots if you want, but I could connect dots about what you post every day. Like, if you want, if you read into something, you can find it.
True.
I think the whole Haley, Justin, Selena thing is so tired and so boring. This man has a kid and has been married for X amount of years. Move the fuck on. Like, who cares? This is not Teen Vogue magazine anymore. Literally, who cares?
Yeah, I guess some people just haven't grew up then. I thought there was like a whole thing, and I never cared to really dive into it because who the fuck cares about Selena Gomez? And I also don't really know anything about Justin Bieber either, so it's just like whatever.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I just know about Haley the most.
Couldn't tell you the first thing about that girl. I don't need, as far as I knew, she popped up out of thin air. To drop the bitch out of white.
Yeah,
thin
it's
air.
just because of like how I've always known about Stassi Baby. The same crew. Like, everybody was all in the same crew.
Oh, she's a part of their whole thing?
Yes, they all grew up together. Because she's Haley Baldwin. She's literally a trust fund baby.
Oh my God, it's Alec Baldwin's daughter?
I don't know if it's his daughter.
Stepdaughter?
I just know
They're related.
Yeah, because the Baldwins there's a lot of them. So I don't know which
what
one's
she
which.
did when he shot that actress.
Is it
actor.
her uncle though? I don't even know that. I don't think it's her dad.
I don't know.
I don't think it's her dad.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I just know about the crew of girls: Stassi, Haley, Kylie, Pia Mia, and fucking Jordan Woods.
Who the fuck is a Pia Mia?
Pia? Oh, she's so fucking beautiful.
Who is she? That's the Asian girl?
Asian girl.
The one that's real close with Kim?
No. These were
That's Steph Shep.
Yeah, that's Steph Shep. This is just the crew of girls.
And
Steve Baldwin is her father.
don't know who that is either.
Alex's brother.
Okay.
No, Pia she's from Guam. She just is like a part of their friend group. She's so beautiful.
Where is Guam?
It's the smallest island. If you blink, you miss it. When you spin the globe. It's like, okay, it's not Hawaii, but like that, I feel like that's the vibes. It's an island. It's a real little island. She's like the princess of Guam.
It's like
basically.
a Caribbean island?
No, they look. I don't know without pulling up a map for you.
Anyway,
but yeah, no. I just know about that group, and I've known about them since I was younger. That's why I know about Haley.
So, in all, this is just
white people
some
drama.
dumb white people shit.
Yeah, no, literally
That's
dumb
what I
white people
knew.
shit.
That's what I knew.
Yeah.
That's what I knew.
Oh, it's in the U.S. Guam. Huh.
Guam is in the United States. Maybe it's like a
so maybe it is
territory
like
that we
Haley.
own.
Or sorry, Hawaii. Same deal.
Okay. Well, anywho.
Next topic.
Okay. You go.
This is quick.
Okay.
That plantation burned down, right?
Great.
Right. Beautiful. Kind of honestly amazing.
Stunning work.
I'm not even going to get into all that because
Who
I didn't
cares?
write anything down by it. I just wanted to know the service house was untouched. Did you know that? The house in the back where they kept slaves and
Wasn't
things,
touched.
not even touched a little bit.
Oh, so this is on purpose then.
Isn't that feel a little kind of amazing? Yeah, I saw the pictures of it today, this morning. I literally was like, I feel like we're not talking about the fact that Annabelle didn't burn down the service house. And just how like they still have no idea how the fire started.
Mm-hmm.
That this is just a complete fluke.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell me all day you don't believe in things, you don't believe in spirits, you don't believe in the universe, you don't believe in whatever, you only believe in God. This was a spiritual act. Whatever happened, in the reckoning of what is currently going on in this climate politically,
somebody has something
a
to
sign
say.
has been given.
Mm-hmm.
Fight back.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had to say. How fucking awesome that is. What are the and it's right there. Like
there's no way that it would not have burned down.
Literally, there's like
because of the proximity of it.
There's no way. It'd be like
and
if
it's like a
our
bunch of
entire house
trees
burned down
around
and
there
theirs didn't.
too. It's like how did it only burn this house?
And it wasn't just like a fire. It was engulfed in
Yeah.
flames, and that was untouched. That's spooky. That's spooky.
For them.
That's spooky.
I'm not terrified at all, amen.
I loved it. I saw it and I was like, this is like, hello. You got to listen to your ancestors, people. They speak to you. They speak to you.
Yeah, sometimes, eh? All right. So, not about damn time. What else am I about to ask you? It was something else that I was going to ask you, but I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I had it wrote down. I didn't write it down. Oh, no. I was talking about this video I saw earlier today. The one that I was playing while he was in the kitchen. So for those of you who don't know, the big weird mouth nigga Charlie Kirk with that big fat ass head.
Ooh, the one who smiles and he shouldn't.
The one that smiles and his whole gums be showing and he look like he eat babies. That nigga did a debate something, I don't know, somewhere, I think at some university down south or somewhere. Who fucking cares? Anyway.
Sorry, why does he do that? The only time I've ever seen him is when he's debating like kids.
Because all he ever debates is children, because only children. This is my personal opinion, and he can fucking box me if he ever has anything to say about it.
Might take a bite with them fucking.
I'll beat the shit out that nigga. I think he only ever debates younger people and children because he knows that like they'll be quick to be irate. Like Gen Z, you know, here, hot take, man. Gen Z's heart be in the right place, but they can't control their rage. Like they, in the face of like straight up bullshit, they just crash out. And it's like, I feel you, but also that ain't how you win the debate. And you trick yourself out your spot when you get tripping out on niggas, even though you justify.
Because they're passionate about making change and speaking up and using their voice, but like
they be mad at like, why are you being such an evil piece of shit? I'm not standing for this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you whoop his ass, you just everybody that's on his side gonna be like, oh, you're just a violent woke liberal.
It's just ammo.
You feel me? So anyway, he was doing some sort of like talk or whatever the fuck like that. He had people walk up and talk to him or whatever. This girl walks up with her baby on her arm. This nigga look like he's at least like maybe 5-6 years old. He's walking, but she holds him up. And she talks to him and she said, I don't know if I should say trigger warning or whatever the hell, but I'm about to say the R word a few times. So do with that as you will.
Like, which R word?
The
grape.
The
you
fruit
just say
one.
grape.
Grape. Okay.
That's how people do it online. They say graped.
All right, bet. Boom. Okay. Just to say, I'm Gen Z and I'm the same, but I only really crash out when the idiot's being idioting too much. Yeah.
Idioting.
I feel you. Anyway, so yeah, somebody was talking to Charlie and she had her baby on her arm and she was talking about, I just wanted to come up here because someone spoke earlier about abortions being okay because they eliminate grape babies.
Oh, you're talking about this.
And so I just wanted to come up here and say that I was a victim of grape and my father graped me, and look at what a beautiful thing that came out of it. And she raised her son up, and then everybody around started clapping and cheering for her because such a beautiful thing that you had your child. You chose to have your baby because you knew that God wanted you to have that baby, because God wants you to have children regardless of any situation that you are in.
Oh, so she was on his side.
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought she was debating him. Okay.
Oh no. Yeah. And again, the entire crowd cheered. This was just a round of applause. Everybody, yeah, woohoo. Let me tell y'all something.
I don't have an opinion.
They all had them red and white hats on,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. I'm at the point where I feel like niggas are one of two things at this point, right? You niggas are just like straight up like evil, and y'all just like doing whatever y'all can to just like perpetuate that certain ideas should be, I don't know, whatever the fuck, I just do that. Or you niggas are outright just like dropped on your head, nigga, brain damage as a child, motherfucking you lost too much air when you were born as jackass, retarded ass niggas. Like, cause there's no way you clapped when you heard that lady say that. Like, no way y'all said it. No way you came up and said, I'm thankful to have this baby that my father graped me to have. I got graped by my father. And I'm happy to have had birthed my brother. Bitch, what the fuck is going on?
I immediately would have been like, roaches in a cereal. Like, that's what that is to me. That is what that is to me. That's
It's
what
like,
that is
bro,
to
do
me.
we live in a fucking like,
were you the product of
sometimes,
the thing?
bro,
'Cause-
you feel me? But somehow I be like, bro, are we living in like a simulation? Is this shit like a motherfucking like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, what dimension do I live in where a bitch can come on and get recorded saying I'm happy that I birthed my brother? That I chose to birth my brother. Sidebar.
Mhm.
You said that you were happy to have had your brother after your father graped you. You're happy that you chose to do that.
Wait,
Chose.
aren't they not pro-choice?
Chose.
They're not pro-choice though, right?
No.
So then she's
She's
saying she chose.
anti-abortion.
But she's saying she chose to have it. So that is a choice.
No. She said, no. Yes, but no. She said, I chose to have this baby and I'm happy that I had this child. But abortion is bad.
But you chose to, so you had a choice.
See, this is your problem. What you doing is doing the common flaw of thinking, right? You using you thinking brain, right? You doing something called making logic out of something. You can't do that. That's
Okay.
You gotta detach your brain from your head and then shove it up your ass a little bit, and then maybe you can understand the logic behind saying you're anti-abortion. And the proof of that, or the reason why people shouldn't give abortions, is because you're happy to have had your brother after your father forcibly had sex with you.
What do you tell your kid?
How do you break that down?
Who's my dad? My dad. Because usually when you hear about those things, it's like a crazy traumatic abuse story, and you're like, holy fuck, like it's on a show or on a movie or like
yes, sir,
a crazy,
a Tyler Perry film or something,
but like a documentary about those people who were like kidnapped and raped by their father, and then they were forced to. It's like a cult thing usually.
Yeah.
She's like, hell yeah.
And then had overwhelming support.
Did she call it her baby daddy?
She said her father. That's correct. True. Is that your baby daddy?
Do you call him dad or baby daddy?
Do you?
She was white, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. No, I just was throwing it out.
What do you think?
I was just making the point.
What do you think?
Right. I was just making the point. I was just making the point.
Yeah. So yeah, her brother's son.
Woo! Not the brother's son. Oh.
That's her baby daddy. Okay.
Wait till
That's
he
her.
does the 23andMe.
And then you're gonna see he got 12 more chromosomes and all his motherfucking.
Is he? I wonder. Like,
he's
what,
inbred.
Is he well though?
He's inbred.
But do
There's
we know
no
that
way.
he's well?
There's no way he's inbred.
Alexa, play "Sweet Home Alabama."
Please.
Oh, don't.
Oh no.
Sorry, I accidentally read that comment aloud. Okay. I'm like, oh fuck, oh don't. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that was insanity to me. So I just wanted to just share
Damn,
that.
could you imagine being that kid in school and people found out? Don't let that kid be mean or a bully because, bitch, I got ammo for you, ho.
That little nigga can't. That little nigga can't chuckle at anything.
No. Right.
I know you ain't talking.
Happy Father's Day. You and your mom coming in?
Or you bringing your sister?
Oh.
Which one you
Who's
bringing?
picking you up? Okay,
Your
we're
sister-
bullying a child. We're bullying a child. We gotta stop. We're bullying a child.
That went too far. We gotta move on.
Hey!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa now.
Whoa!
Next topic. Oh
That's
my
so
God.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that was crazy.
Yeah, we'll do it after.
That was real
We'll do it
crazy.
after.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, I got a couple more in there.
Absolutely.
Woo-wee. What time are we? Okay.
Alex says sister wife got another definition. It's crazy. Anyway. Go
Wow.
ahead.
Daughter wife.
Daughter wife.
All right. This is some bullshit.
Okay.
They're now predicting that humans will be immortal by 2030 with the help of nanobots, which will be making humans immune to diseases. Like you'll die by old age instead of disease. No, I'm so good. I'm so fucking good. Do not give me a nanobot. I don't want not one nanobot. None of them.
You niggas got too much trust in technology for me. Go ahead.
Immortal?
First of all, for what?
Who wants to be alive right now?
Rich people.
True.
Them the only niggas that want to live forever. I don't know
Yeah.
nobody that work a regular. I don't want to live forever.
I couldn't imagine having to do this forever. Forever? Maybe, okay,
Forever.
if I was me and I would never age. If I was this Nicholas, I could live forever because you could just do a million different things. You could try different things. You do whatever you want, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know.
Am I
You
going
wanna-
to age?
I don't know, but your bones and shit hurt right now.
No, but they might not. Like, that might live like this. I could live like this in my current physical state forever.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna what? Like die out by old age? How old? But also immortal?
Like for what?
At what age am I stopping? Like,
and there's no way
okay,
you can
wait,
be
'cause-
immortal.
yeah, immortal.
That's not
what
a
what
thing.
age? Is this like when you get bit by a vampire and you're that age for the rest of your life? I could do that. You gotta bite me now though.
That's
Right
some,
now.
That's
right
some magic
now.
bullshit, bro. That shit is not real. You cannot be. You can't live forever. You can't, like,
Who wants
scientifically you can't do that.
But and also they keep saying the world's gonna end at some point. There's gonna be some big fucking boom. There'll be some floods and shit. But I want to
I
go
don't want to be
before
around
that.
for the boom. I don't
No.
want to drown.
No.
It's gonna be sharks all through your neighborhood.
And like the way the world is moving, like AI technology and like politically, like all of these things, the way everything's
Mhm.
moving,
For what? What's
And-
the incentive?
and everything is cyclical, right?
Mhm.
So it's like, I'm gonna go through this again. No, I don't want to.
The same thing, just in different eras. No, I'm fine.
No,
I'm fine.
it doesn't speak to me.
I'm fine.
Immortality?
No.
Why are we doing that? We're working on immortality. Why aren't we working on just like giving everyone more money or more access to things, more resources, more of these things? Why do we need to live forever when we can just be like, when we can work on creating more resources so people can live their lives better?
Hey now.
You know? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I feel like we're focusing on the wrong things. But again, capitalism. All these fucking planets I got put on this one. The one with
Yeah.
taxes.
The one with taxes, right? What type of shit is that? I feel like aliens look at us sometimes and be like, "Look at these fucking idiots! Like, they really out there. They giving each other.
Paper.
They tearing down trees
Tearing down trees.
that helps them breathe, to make pieces of paper, to give back and forth, to have the ability to be like, this land that I'm standing on is mine."
Yep. Oh my God.
And then when somebody doesn't have enough green papers, they shoot each other over it,
Or they're homeless.
or they just have to sit outside.
Sit outside on this big rock that someone decided we're paying for.
That we're also drilling the fuck out of, and taking everything out of, to make little metal boxes that go really fast when you burn gas and make the air less available to breathe.
That's the planet we're on. That's
Yeah.
the one we got.
That's how we break it down.
Relevant but not relevant at all.
Okay.
the post I made about men should be tapping their weens with toilet paper.
Mhm.
Somebody tried to fully argue in the comments about how that is more harmful to the environment because it's increasing the use of toilet paper and waste.
I mean, yeah, but
why are you making that argument? Because you're nasty and disgusting? Probably.
so if you don't want to use toilet paper, just use like a towel or something. I guess I don't know. The point is that you're cleaning off the front of your wee wee.
Mm-hmm. They're not doing that. They said no. I think that just made me think of that when you said they like cut down trees to make paper.
Yo, can we go? Hold on. You know what? That's my next topic, actually. I want to dive more into this conversation about niggas not wiping off the front of their dicks when they get done pissing. Listen, bro, that shit is fucking disgusting. Tell me, what were the people saying in your comments?
Woo-wee! Okay, so I made a post saying that men, we're in 2025, people with weens should be
It's very progressive of you. I like that.
Yeah. People like Lily Tino,
I don't know who that is.
the lady who goes to all those restaurants and is like, "You misgendered me. I want the bill."
Which
No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
nigga.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it here. We're not doing it here. We won't be doing that here. We won't be doing that here. But
all I'm saying is my love for trans people stop at that bitch. But go ahead.
Yeah. I don't hate trans people. I hate her.
I hate that thing, whatever the fuck that is.
But I made a post saying that people with weens, and I said ween peen because if I say penis or dick online, my shit will get taken down.
Yeah.
But they can say it in the comments.
Yeah.
But anyway,
back up. Chelsea said my ex sometimes made me do that for him. Wipe his tip of his dick off,
or yours,
or yours. That bitch got me like this. Oh, you're talking about the Mr. Nigga bitch. Anyway.
But yeah, so I made a post saying that people with weens should be dabbing their ween after they pee.
Mm-hmm.
You do either the little shake, you wring it out like a fucking Go-Gurt, and then you dab it with the little Kleenex. Because there's still pee in the urethra.
That you are right.
Yes.
Go-Gurt is hilarious.
Woo-wee! The men were mad.
Yeah.
They were mad,
Yeah.
as they would be, because the second you call out a man for their hygiene, they will defend it. They will find every reason. Okay, that's all I said. You need to be wiping whatever. They're giving me every excuse why they can't do it because of urinals. I said, you got a urinal in your house? Comment deleted. Okay? Oh, ew, like I'm gonna take a Kleenex, or like I'm gonna take toilet paper from the bathroom and whatever and put that on there. It's not clean, it's not this because it's a public bathroom. So what do you do when you shit? You don't wipe your asshole? You just let it. You just walk around with dookie. You do because you don't even use water on your fucking hole.
And that's a
Right.
whole nother conversation.
Right, just letting the water go down there. If that. No soap.
Anyway.
Yeah. So people were saying that, saying how us men, but they're calling me lady boy. I mean, obviously they're calling me all types of like.
Of course, yeah.
But all types of shit about how real men they just shake it off. I'm like, yeah, so you just shake it off and spray piss everywhere, basically, right? How some guy was like, well, there's all types of stuff in there anyway in your underwear. Like, why are you just mad about piss? Like, you got pre-cum, blah, blah, blah in there. What are you doing all day? What are you doing all day?
Why you just got pre-cum in your...
Why you coming in
my
public?
My nigga, why you got pre-cum just in your drawers, nigga? What the fuck
What do you got going on?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you have going on?
What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Like, it's so bizarre.
Oh shit. Yo, my nigga, you walking around just like jizzing on yourself, bro?
Yeah.
That's how you know these niggas ain't getting no sex no more.
Yeah.
Men aren't having sex anymore.
Somebody said that in the comments. Someone was like, well, I'm not with anyone and I'm not having any regular sex, so I just do whatever. And I was like, you know what? I respect that.
Gross, but I at least respect your
but
answer.
live your life.
I respect your nasty ass answer.
Because part of mine was like, but the thing I was saying is like, you want to do that, not clean your thing, and then you want to go get head or you want to go put it in someone. Do you know that's how women get UTIs and like BV? That literally is like how.
Because you niggas dicks be dirty.
Dirty.
Like
dirty.
Like that? No, like that's it.
That is it.
Like,
yes.
She has sex with you and now she has a venereal infection.
It wasn't because of her. It was because of you.
She didn't have it before you came over here with your
Musty
crusty dick,
crusty,
nigga. With your pre-cum crust dick on your nigga.
And some people were saying how, what's the point of doing that because you still have pee in your urethra? And I was like, yeah, you're right. So what's the point of even wiping after you shit because you're still going to have poop particles?
Why wash your hands?
Right.
What are we even showering for?
Right.
Why would you even clean?
Right. For what?
For what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Don't even brush your teeth in the morning.
Yeah.
What you gonna do is just get them dirty again.
But I love all the people in the comments who, whenever somebody comments, that should be like, noted musty fucking dusty person right here. Okay, dirty dick person right here. Like they just comment back to them.
Cause you niggas is y'all. Why y'all just be so loud at like being dirty? Like why you just so proud to be filthy, my nigga?
Yeah.
That is disgusting. Wipe the front of your dick off, bro. So if you don't, there's two things I'm thinking of. One, I'm mad at men, and the other half, I'll be mad at some of these ladies out here. The reasoning, one, obviously you niggas is dirty, you niggas is filthy. If you're not wiping the front of your pee off, that means that pee is getting on your drawers walking around smelling like piss.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you niggas don't drink water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that man pee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not that clear
orange.
That shit, that's that bright orange. That's that
construction worker pee.
That's that pee I used to have when I didn't drink so much water.
Bro, when I tell you, I would like look in the bathroom and be like, drink the fucking water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that. So that's the men's side. The women's side. Some of y'all just be sucking random niggas' dick sometimes. And hey, live your life. I like sex too, I was a little promiscuous, when I think back to how many random dicks I just put in my mouth,
yeah,
it's like, yo, that sounds crazy. How I
did it for a living, so you can only imagine what I endured.
How much pee did you?
What
how much
I
dry
endured.
pee did you?
Not
did
even
you
that. People's were disgusting.
Yeah,
stunk. But
well, I didn't.
I like money.
I didn't do that part, but yeah. So, but anyway, it's just like, how much pee did I just have in there? You know what I mean?
It's pretty crazy when you think about just how gross people are. I think people just need to be more forward with like, you want your partner to have better hygiene, like in that way. Like the amount of girls who would comment being like, yeah, my boyfriend, I brought this up to him after seeing this video and he said that was gross to like wipe or pointless or whatever. Be more forward. If you don't like the hygiene of somebody that you're with, tell him. You need to shower. You smell. This. Oh, I don't want to hook up if you don't do this thing. Like, just go shower real quick. I've always been like that. I've been so quick at being like, okay, just go rinse your dick off.
And time them niggas too. If you tell them to go shower and he be in there for 5 minutes and hop back out, tell that nigga to go do like the kids do. Take your motherfucking ass back in there. When I used to take baths when I was a kid and I used to be in that motherfucker for 2 minutes and I hop back out, my mom would be like, take your motherfucking ass back in there and wash your ass. Get back in there and scrub.
Mm-hmm. Put a little timer on, the little clock.
For real.
Yeah.
Time these dirty ass niggas.
Yeah. Just gotta be more forward. Be like, you need to do this more.
Can I see your chapstick? My lips are kind of dry. Sorry, the chapstick?
Nope.
Sorry, the chapstick? Sorry, the chapstick?
You gonna buy me a new one when it's almost out?
Sorry, the chapstick? I need to go get one too.
I'm gonna be running out soon.
You're not even halfway out of it, bro.
Look
at all that stick left, bro. You couldn't give me 2 swipes, nigga. No, keep your funky.
I thought I had less.
No, fuck you. Keep your funky ass shit. I'm gonna take this. Man, I don't know if I want this to. Oh, when that's people been putting their fingers in.
I thought I had less because I've been hitting the corners of it. I didn't realize there was so much.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. You and your funky ass.
That is expensive.
Yeah.
Chopstick.
Didn't I buy that one too?
No, I bought that.
You sure?
Yeah, you didn't buy that.
I didn't buy that one?
No.
Oh, I bought one myself. We both
you
bought
your
one.
One for yourself.
Damn, that's still the same one from when we both bought one.
I only use it when I go out.
You got some little ass lips, nigga. My shit was gone in 2 months.
I don't go anywhere.
You had that motherfucking chapstick for a year?
I don't go anywhere. I only use it at the gym. That's literally
Do
it.
you use this when
I'm
you
here?
go to the gym every day?
Yeah, but like, I'm not applying it every 10 minutes.
No, but you put it on every day
Yeah,
for a year and a half.
once a day. But I just dab it.
Maybe I just got some big ass dry ass lips.
Like, I use this every day, all day.
Oh, that explains it. I'm gonna put the rest on my knee. Watch it shine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, you got next topic?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my last topic.
Okay.
24-year-old woman from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband got in a really bad car accident, multiple strokes, traumatic brain injury, okay?
Okay.
While he was, so she helped him, like, rehabilitate him, like, fully, like, talking, walking, the whole thing.
Do I know where this is gonna end?
100% you do.
Okay.
Well, when he was unconscious, because it was a car accident, she went in his phone to see, like, was he texting and driving? Like, what happened? Obviously, she found multiple dating profiles, multiple DMs of him cheating, and all types of texts and stuff. But, you know, I believe they have a son together or a child together.
Of course they do.
And super traumatic. I mean, like, he couldn't, it's the Khloe Kardashian thing, right? Like, he couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. And so she was the only one who could help him. And in that time, she fell in love type again thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, okay, I did all of this for him. Just for his ass to go and do it all again. The second he could walk and talk, guess what he did? He walked his ass right over to another hoe. And he cheated. He went right back to cheating. Severe brain damage. Couldn't walk or talk. She rehabilitated him, and he went out and did all of it again. She left him now, obviously. Yeah.
Again, I ask, like, what did a bat hit you in the head? Did an anvil fall on top of your shit like the Looney Tunes, and you had the motherfucking question marks flying out your head, or whatever the fuck what was it that really just made you go, this lady got me back from not being able to walk and talk, and the second I could walk, I walked my raggedy ass over to this other bitch house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we also have a kid together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of insane.
I don't even get that level of like
betrayal.
You know what
to
I'm
me is,
saying?
like, so insane. Like, not that it's okay to do it the first place,
No.
but to then understand like what she sacrificed and what she did for you, and to be like, I should do it again. Like, that level of betrayal is so insane. It was betrayal to start, but then to realize the kind of woman she is.
Mm-hmm.
And not be like, holy fuck, I have to change myself.
High key. I don't even think it's betrayal. I feel like at that point you for sure don't see this lady as like your equal. Like,
no.
This is all like selfishness, and like you think you have possession over this lady. Like, she's not your wife. This is your possession.
Yeah, he didn't.
It's like a dog.
He didn't see her as like, wow, look what she did for me. He saw it as like, look how I got her.
No, she was supposed to do this.
Yeah, look,
You're my wife.
I got her in the palm of my hand.
You're my wife. You're supposed to do this. And then when I get back well, I can do whatever the fuck I want to because you're my wife.
How insane.
You're the wife. Not my wife. You're the wife.
How insane.
Niggas are crazy, bro. That is so insane, dog. Chelsea said he was clearly brain fucked from birth. Yeah, I know. That fucking car accident didn't do shit.
Yeah, literally so insane. I saw that and I was like, but this is the thing. That's why it like bothers me when people like made fun of Khloe for helping Lamar and going back to Tristan and all of these things. And it's like, yes, we can all look at her and be like, you're dumb. Like, why would you do that? Like, signs were all there. But it's like, your compassion and who you are as a person sometimes, like, your integrity is like bigger.
It outweighs your logical thinking
than what they did to you in that moment when like Lamar, she divorced him, and then he went into a coma, and she found him in a brothel in a coma, drug overdose, and he couldn't walk or talk or do anything or eat, and she helped rehabilitate him just for him to do it all again. But it's like, she always said, I know that I'm strong enough to help them grow, but it just sucks that I have to do it. But I know, like, it's like, it's so easy to be like, you're dumb, you should have just left. But it's like, some people aren't as ruthless or as cutthroat in being like, fuck you, get out of my life. Some people are like, they are hurting though, and they don't see for themselves like what they deserve.
I don't know. He's still her fade. I don't like the Kardashians, but she got to run him that. She need that.
I feel like I do feel like she got it. Which one? Lamar?
Yeah.
I feel
she
like
need that.
No, I feel like she needs it from Tristan. I
Well,
feel
him
like
too, but
from Lamar got his everything. He will live for the rest of his life now, wishing that's why when we watched what we watched, he was so like, no, like, you're my, I love you. You are I was wrong. I did all these things, like what you did for me was so whatever. And she said, great, and you'll never have me again. He will live that for the rest of his life. And I think that is going to be so much more impactful on him, because even every person he dated after, they'd all said like, all he did was talk about Chloe and how I'll never be Chloe. So I hope he lives with that forever, and like, as he should. But Tristan should get, I kind of just hope he breaks his legs or something so his career's over. Because that is why girls want him, his career and his money. But once he becomes like a loser, he won't have
eventually
that.
he'll crash like the rest of them. Yeah, I think that one's a little. I'm in the camp of. I mean, you know this. I'm in the camp of like her and the Tristan shit. Is like, girl, I'm rolling my eyes at that. But that motherfucking I would say Omar.
Lamar.
That motherfucking Lamar. Yeah, I would need that, because I brought you back to life.
Yes.
Just for you to go back and fuck your shit up again.
Yeah.
Bitch, see me. We gotta put the gloves on.
Karma's gonna do so much more. And also true too is like, Lamar at least hid it. Lamar did it in private. Tristan did it in front of the world to make her look that way. We didn't know anything about what happened with Lamar until they were like, this is what happened. But with Tristan, it's so public, and he has no problem dogging her out so publicly. So for me, it's like, oh, you want to do that publicly? I should get your ass fucking beat publicly.
You should have whooped his ass the first time.
Yeah, but that's that trauma. Look at her parents.
But he did it like 4 times though.
3? Yeah, 3.
He did it 3 times.
Yeah.
He did it the first one with your homegirl. You should have whooped his ass.
First one was random. Second one was
the second was your homegirl.
Third one was random.
Third one was random. Yeah. So after that first one, I would have crashed out.
Yeah, she explained why though. The first time was she was giving birth. Like, she found out and was on her way to the hospital.
That's cool.
So like, the whole thing was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I have a baby here. We're going into COVID. All this stuff is happening. Like, I'm not living a real life, a real world. I'm not around people. And it's like my baby. And like, I know that my parents didn't stay together, but my parents had such a good relationship. So I want my baby to have a good relationship with like her father and all this stuff. Like, it was just, she explained how it wasn't as simple as like leave, because then they had to go into lockdown together because of the baby. So like,
and I'd have been whooping his ass every day.
Yeah. He said she wasn't easy on him. She said she was not easy.
That nigga would have had to sleep with both eyes open. Amen.
Yeah. It's so tough.
It's
the whole
crazy.
The whole thing.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I gotta pee. Oh, you got a topic.
You gotta pee?
No, I'll pee before hot topic. Sorry, I didn't think you had any more.
I had one more. It's gonna be a long one though. So you want to just pee
Oh
first?
yeah, if it's a long one.
Okay. He's gonna go pee, guys. We'll be right back. For those of you who don't watch the Grits and Eggs podcast, go watch the Grits and Eggs podcast. Grits and Eggs. Eggs.
Oh, I thought you were saying grits and its.
Oh no.
Grits
and Eggs. Yeah. Anyway, I was listening to that at the gym the other day. Well, listening to it a couple of days ago. I was listening to the new episode at the gym yesterday. But anyway, the point I'm making. There was the episode before this recent episode where the host Deontay Kyle was talking about men being responsible for other men. His whole claim was basically that while obviously all men aren't, it's kind of like how you were saying how like it's, what did you say?
It's not always all. Sorry.
It's
It's
not
not all
always,
men, but
but
it's
it's
always a
always
man.
a man. So that was kind of his whole point.
They didn't
So
like
he
that
did
when
a,
I said that.
he didn't like it when he said it either. Yeah, so that was his whole point was kind of just related to that theme. And so after you said that, TikTok and Twitter was on a motherfucking riot. Okay, all these men kept coming out about how, why is it my responsibility for what other men do? I'm not in charge of other men. You're being people like this are just panderers. Y'all trying to just pander to women because you want to get their money and blah blah blah. Woo woo woo. I'm y'all so worried about these other women. I'm just worried about the women in my life and blah 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 because I hold my women down and you ain't got to worry about men with women in my life. Well, what you don't understand, brother, which I said to you yesterday, is that even though you care about your mama and your sister and your auntie and your grandma, them ladies are NPCs to other people, right? When your sister go out to the club and she get fondled on, or she get something put in her drink that make her a little loose, somebody take advantage of her, that man not thinking about if she got a brother or a father or an uncle or a cousin, right? He see her as a lick and he gonna take advantage of her, right? Now, how often does that same situation happen to men? How often have you heard of men going somewhere? Well, it's probably different for you because you are in a different industry. But outside of that, right? Just in your regular day-to-day life, right? Because that stuff happens to men in those industries because those men put themselves in those predicaments to be taken advantage of like that. You're here for a service, right? You're here to come spend the money. You're not here to have a good time. You just, well, you're here to spend money to have a good time. But when women go out into clubs or just even everyday regular life, right? Like how many women get followed home? How many women get stalked? How many women get assaulted? How many women get catcalled? And then when they don't want to respond to the man, he responds back with violence, right? Now, flip side, how often does that happen to men? Almost fucking never, right?
Well, it happens a lot in gay clubs. Like the women who are in gay clubs, they'll go in the. It happened to me a lot. They like they'll grab your butt, they'll grab your crotch, like that happens a lot, but not nearly obviously as much as like that happens to men, like, or sorry, it happens to women like that.
And even in those situations, again, that's like finite areas, right? That's like a club environment or a party environment. But like, you don't be at work and a woman is gonna walk up and just grab your dick, bro. Like, you're not gonna be at work and a woman walking up trying to make a pass at you and then like touching all, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen as much as it happens to women, right? And so when it comes back to the whole point of men being responsible for men, I am going to go on record saying that I agree with that, just because in the same way that I understand that while all white people aren't bad, I can't just sit here and just be like, well, everybody can just come in. Everybody could come to the cookout. Everybody can be in my personal space. Everybody can know my, you know what I'm saying? I can't just open my doors open to every white person in the world, because that could be the literal demise of me, my family, my safety, right? If I can understand that and you can understand that, I can also, on the flip side, walk around as a 6'1", 230 plus size black man. Shut your ass up. I can walk around. I could walk around as this big, huge, dark skinned, like black man and understand that when I'm in the vicinity of a 4'3", 90-pound black woman, how she can look at me and be afraid to be in my presence, because I'm just a large figure and I'm a man. And historically, even from probably her own personal life, she has probably experiences where men who look like me, who were my size probably, tried to take advantage of her, tried to do something to harm her. So if I'm in that environment, I'm hyper aware of that myself. So there's been so many times I'll be at the club, nigga, and I see a girl coming through. I'm out, okay, watch out. Go ahead, come on through now. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not Edmund wearing a mega ass hat. Hi, hello, girl. This is not no mag. Don't you ever. Like I'm hyper aware of that, and so I go out of my way to make sure that women feel comfortable around me, even though I know for myself I don't even want shit to do with. Like I don't. Girl, you can give me the pussy on a silver platter, and I still won't take it. I don't want what you got. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What do you think about this whole thing?
I actually talked to Jasmine about this.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about, because she complimented this girl who walked in, and I was like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. And she was like, why didn't you tell her? And I was like, well, because I don't want to be that guy at the gym who was like, you're so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, but, and looked me up and down. I was like, I know, bitch, I look gay. And I was like, but Edmund all the time will tell me like, oh, the girl's so beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, you probably can't go up to her and compliment her.
I can't.
Because you are a very straight presenting person. So that would be intimidating. And like, you're hitting on that person, whatever. But it's like, it's crazy to me that when somebody says something like that immediately they're like defensive. And it's like, how can you not understand that? How can you, like, just because you didn't experience what someone else experienced doesn't mean that didn't happen. Like, that's always confused me. Like, always. Like, when I made the video about how gay men are also harmful to women.
Mm-hmm.
And all these gay men were going in being like, no. And I'm like, just because, like, there are a bajillion women in these comments saying I was actually physically assaulted, even sexually assaulted by gay men before. And you're going to tell her no? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Just because you don't understand, because you didn't experience, doesn't mean it didn't happen. And that's not how, like, they're living their life with that experience. So, yeah, like, if, how do I say, like, men are responsible for men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I was making those videos talking about how gay men also harm women and gay men are also a part of the problem, people were like, don't you know you're a man? Fucking yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the point. I am also responsible for speaking up, because unfortunately, the people who are hurt, usually women, they've been yelling this for years and you don't hear them. So now that I make a video, it gets 1 million views, so you all heard it now. But when women do it, you don't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so yeah, I am a man. You're correct. And that's why I know what's going on and how I can actually speak about it. Yeah, fucking, that's my opinion. It pisses me off. Yes, I think the people who aren't marginalized need to speak up.
Yeah.
Because those are the people whose voices are heard the most. They're not the loudest voice, but they're the one that's heard the most. Because the loudest voice is the one who's been yelling for years. Help me. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody in the comments says, I also don't understand when someone says they're uncomfortable, you don't get to decide if that's true or not.
Yes.
And that's like the thing, bro. And the part that be killing me the most about like people having this back, first of all, like, because I saw somebody said in here too that like when it happens to men, like some men don't listen to no one. Was that what you're talking about? Oh, whatever. I'm reading the wrong thing. It looks like this part right here, somebody's trying to say basically like it happens on both sides. We should take both sides equally serious, which I do agree, right? Like men can be victims of rape as well.
Mm-hmm.
People don't think so because we're men, and they think that because we're men we should be able to overpower people and blah blah blah. But like, first of all, rape or sexual assault is a overarching term, right? There's a plenty of things that go into that, right? So men can be victims of sexual assault, men can be victims of sexual abuse. A lot of men were victims of sexual abuse as children, which is also why coming up to the age that we are in now, a lot of men are hypersexual because they experienced so much hypersexuality as children that was forced upon them. You know, there's been plenty of young men that have been like molested by older women or like something like that. And now they get older, they have this concept of what women are supposed to be like. And now they're 30 years old, just looking for women to have sex because the older women in my life when I was younger were doing that to me when I was a kid. So that's what you are to me, right? So that is also true. That's the thing that people don't talk about enough. And I do hear that. And that is I'm with you on that. However,
that's not what we're talking about.
Not only that's not what we're talking about. Why is it that whenever people talk about what happened to women, nobody cares about it, right? Like, and nobody cares about it, or they try to refute it, or whatever the fuck. When there's empirical data to support the claims, right? When you just on any social issue for that matter, right? Whenever somebody makes a claim about something, right? Black people experience racism. Trans people experience discrimination. Women experience being sexually assaulted and nobody cares about them. Men experience having their emotions and their feelings disregarded, right? When you make these claims about a social issue, right? What are the steps to we do that, right? We hear the claim. When we identify it as a problem. Number two, we try to find the instances for it. How many people are saying the exact same thing that are part of this demographic of the victims? How many women are saying they're being assaulted? How many trans people saying they're being assaulted? How many men say they're being disregarded? How many black people are saying they're facing racism, right? After you do that, you start to investigate. We're going to do studies about it. Group focus groups, surveys, blah, blah, blah. Like there's a whole scientific method to figure this shit out. Once you get the data from that shit, you can then conclude whether something is true or false, right? We have the data. We've been having the data for eons on what the fuck happens to women in this country, and you niggas still got the gall to come up here and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? This nigga is pandering to y'all because he said that men have to be responsible for other men when it comes to what happens to women. Yes, we fucking do, because we live in a society, a patriarchal society, that puts men's toxic masculinity above every fucking thing, right? What men think they should be able to do or be able to get away with, such as the nigga that got into a fucking car accident and when brain dead and he got back on his feet and went back to shit on his wife. There's a reason that man did that. There's a reason why so many men do that. There's a reason why Lamar did that, right? That is a
Austin
thing.
McBroom.
Austin fucking come the fuck on, bro. That's just 3 niggas, right? That's just 3 niggas in a sea of other men. There's a reason why men have a program in their head to be able to do that. And whatever that thing is, whatever that issue is, that is the thing that we as other men have to fight against and make sure that other men don't do, right? Like, how many niggas how many of your homeboys be weird and creepy to the bitches and you don't walk up to that nigga and tell him chill the fuck out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of the time it's just like,
you just looking
crickets.
Like, oh, there you go. Oh, look at this nigga. Like, no, bro, this nigga is being a fucking creepy. He keep walking up on this girl and she keeps saying no. How many times have we seen videos of men doing that?
Yeah.
And other men not doing nothing. What that fucking video I was telling you about a long time ago, where that girl got hit with that fucking brick and all the men was around watching this girl get hit by this fucking brick. Why the fuck all these men watching this woman get hit by a man and nobody is doing nothing about it?
Well, nobody checks their bros ever.
Nobody ever checks their bro. And that's the whole fucking point. Men have to be responsible for men. You're not going to be one of my homeboys. We out. You being weird to the bitches. I'm not going to say shit to you about it. Nigga, let her go. What the fuck is wrong with you? She said no. Yeah. Why you keep bothering her, bro? Get the fuck on somewhere. She said no, nigga. It's a sea of other girls here, bro. Go out there and do something else. Like, what are you doing?
Don't be a fucking weirdo.
Don't be no weird ass nigga. She said no. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But they don't do that. In fact, a lot of niggas be egging that shit on. They be doing it with them. So it's like, you feel me? I don't know, man. That shit just be crazy as hell.
And I just hate when like, because I experience it a lot online, is like you make a point about something saying like, okay, women experience this and men need to be responsible. And then here comes men being like, well, what about us? What about you? This is not about that. It doesn't mean this isn't happening to you, but that's like not what we're talking about. We're talking about what's happening here. I can absolutely acknowledge that it happens to you, but right now you're not the victim. We're talking about what's going on.
Come on, bro.
And if you don't have something to put into this conversation about this, then go find that conversation, because it's not this one.
Bro, the whataboutism be getting on my fucking nerves, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, these aren't competing issues. That's what
but it's always a competing issue.
It's always a fucking competition, bro. Like, nigga, we both experience the same shit. Yeah. Instead of going back and forth on who got it worse and who got it least worse, even though we have data to prove who does and who don't, but whatever. Fuck it. Let's put it to the side. Why aren't we sitting here trying to figure out how to do what's most beneficial to the both of us? Like, why are we still having these dumbass gender wars, bro? This shit is slow. This is dumb. Like,
we're only going back.
We only going back, bro, because you niggas is slow. You niggas is dumb. And you be listening to motherfuckers on TikTok tell y'all how to be motherfucking men and how to be women. Like, get the fuck on somewhere, bro. Y'all niggas need dads.
That's half my comments is like, I'm not listening to a gay boy. I'm not listening to a lady boy. I'm a real man. And then I look, I'm like, all right, let's go body for body real quick. And let's see who looks more manly. Cut the head off.
And it's like,
just the torso. We'll see.
And it's like, bro, what the fuck? And it's like, bro, what the fuck make you a real man? I hate the whole real man shit, like, bro. Like,
what is it?
By your standard, I'm not no real man. I want you to test my manhood.
I probably fuck more girls than you. I could probably confirm that.
But that shit don't make.
I definitely got a better. But so what is it? Because I definitely got a more manly body.
But that's the point. Yeah,
I could probably grow a beard faster than you.
you do.
So what now?
And I
so
don't
what
like
makes
that
you
part.
what?
That's the part I don't like.
I'm the manliest in this house. If we really gonna break.
That's really crazy.
If we're gonna break it down.
That's wild as hell.
If we're gonna break it down, that's all
No.
I'm saying. Coco, thank you for subscribing.
Thank
Love
you
you.
for subscribing, sister. Yeah, no. Yeah, the whole real men shit is fucking stupid as hell. A lot of you niggas aren't even real. You niggas is barely real niggas, let alone real men. So don't say shit to me about no manhood when you niggas be out here on some hoe ass, little boy ass baby shit. You niggas love Andrew Tate all motherfucking day.
That's gay.
Your favorite,
Fucking
you
his
niggas
dick.
is, you niggas
Gay.
are.
Gay for Gollum, because he looks like Gollum. Bitch is G for G.
Come on, man. You niggas be worried about other niggas. That'd be the fucking problem.
Yeah.
That'd be the issue. Y'all worried about other niggas. Y'all would rather be creepy to the girls and try to do whatever you can to force yourself on these girls and say that you got her, so that other men look at you niggas and be like, oh, he got it because he with that girl. Meanwhile, these niggas is laughing in your fucking face because this girl keep telling you no.
I love commenting like that back to people, like when they'll be like, well, blah blah blah, where you put your dick, blah blah blah, and another man, but it'll be on a random video, and I love commenting back like, ew, why are you talking about where I put my dick? That's so gay.
That's the gayest shit
I
in the
always
world,
comment that
bro.
shit back, and they're like, oh, gagged. They delete it.
Because you niggas, because
But
we
you're
know,
gay.
because we know straight men who don't behave like that.
Yes, like
We know straight men who are just like, oh, you gay? That's cool, bro. Like, whatever,
yeah,
man. Like,
they don't
oh.
want to talk about it. They're like, that's
They'd
weird. Why
put
do
me
you wanna
on
talk
for
about
real if I was elsewhere because they are comfortable in their manhood.
it? Like, those people are so weird. It's so funny.
I don't know, man. So, anyway, do we have a write-in?
Yes.
Okay.
we do.
Well, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. You niggas is fucking faggots, and we're gonna get into the point of the show we like to call "What's on Your Heart." It's where you can write in to him or me, preferably him, because
I don't
we're not
even know
gonna
why
read
you
that
say
shit.
that.
You can write into
Me.
him or me or him, most preferably him, because he gonna read it and I ain't gonna read it. And you can tell us about anything you need help
Actually,
on,
stop
or
saying we're redoing this segment.
What
No
you
more
mean?
writing into me. I get so many fucking DMs. I don't read half of them. So we probably got a fucking shit ton of write-ins and DMs. I don't see them.
okay, well then
The
write in.
Instagram, the
Okay, well then
Emmizzies
write
Instagram.
into the Emmizzies. Hold on.
Yeah, redo.
Okay, we're gonna get into the point of the show we like to call "What's on Your Heart." It's where you can write into the Emmizzies Instagram page and to ask us to give you any advice on anything you got going on, or if you want any, advice on how to deal with your annoying ass neighbor that'll always be blowing leaves into your backyard and coming into your personal space and telling and always in your backyard doing stuff when they ain't supposed to be there. They don't be asking your permission to be there, and then whenever you check them about, they want to get mad at you. But bitch, you in my motherfucking backyard, and you better be lucky that my husband here, because if he was, he'll blow your motherfucking shit loose and knock your shit across the street. I'm gonna tell you how to make that nigga get the fuck on. What's the right end?
That was personal.
You just said don't swear, and I swore like 6 times.
You swore
I'm
like
sorry.
6 times. Guys, the neighbor's landscaper was in my backyard today, and he was blowing leaves into my backyard.
Thank you, Killian. These are his plants.
Yes, they're very cute. Well, you bought them all,
I did.
except for that one.
Oh no, I didn't.
That one's from the stream.
I picked it up though.
Right.
So I contributed.
Um,
I helped. No, just playing.
the fucking neighbor's landscaper was in my backyard today, so blowing leaves in my yard. So I said, "The fuck are you doing in my yard? Get out of my yard! You have to stop it." Anyway,
He just keep coming back there. I'm gonna shoot his
Pissing me
motherfucking
off.
ass. When she gonna be mad as hell when her son over here gasping
bleeding
for air.
out. All right. This write-in says,
Okay,
"I just started dating this guy. He is very sweet, treats me well
nice. Love that for you.
so far,
Okay.
but I can't get over how we met. He catfished me. We met on Tinder, and his photos weren't just some old photos. They weren't him at all. They were someone else completely. When he pulled up to the date at the restaurant, I was shocked because he's not ugly, so I don't get why he did it. I was too embarrassed to call it out, so I just continued the date, but it was really nice. And it was him because all of the convos that we carried on with were ones from DMs. What do I do about this?" Right.
I mean, that's kind of like the best case scenario, honestly.
He's a fucking liar.
Oh, for sure. He for sure is cheating on you. He gonna cheat on you at some point for sure. But like, It was a catfish, but the catfish was cute.
Yeah, like, you know, like
That's a positive.
Like,
That's a positive.
you had great conversation.
Great conversation.
And he was cute. He wasn't ugly.
Imagine he looked like a booger wolf.
Imagine he just like looked like anything other. Like, imagine he was a troll. My thing is like, girl, why didn't you?
Yo, I'm not scratching
say...
my nuts.
He's scratching
my
his nuts,
legs.
everybody.
No, I'm not
He's
scratching my
scratching
nuts.
his
I'm
nuts.
sorry. They look crazy.
He's rolling dice down there.
I'm not. I'm scratching my leg hair.
He's rolling dice.
Put my hand right here. What's crazy? Go ahead.
Why the fuck didn't you say anything? Bitch,
Yeah, you fucked up.
Who
You
is
fucked
this?
up.
Oh, who is you? Because like, who is this? Who is this?
No, for real. Because that would have been the first thing. I'm like, why your face don't look like your picture?
Like,
who is you? And why do you know me?
The fact that she wasn't even like, oh, he just like looked a little different. Like, no, that wasn't him.
And if I can just side with
who is he?
And if I could just side with problematic men for a second, that's how you motherfuckers keep ending up in these dumpsters on Fox 2 News. Because why did you go out with this man and he don't look like who you thought he was supposed to look like, and you still ate with him and had dinner with him?
Yeah, she said she was too uncomfortable to like bring it up.
You know what's also uncomfortable? A knife in the stomach.
Yeah, but okay, imagine this though. You live in the world as a girl, and when you turn down a man, like oftentimes they get like violent or aggressive and stuff. So maybe she just like continued. Like, I don't know. That's just all I'm thinking of in that perspective is like maybe she just was like, fuck. Like, I can't just like leave.
Well, that would have happened anyway. How many times do they like you and they take you on a date and they kill you after the date? If you was gonna die, you was gonna die anyway. You might as well just keep it G and be like, nigga, who the fuck is you, and get the fuck on.
I don't know. It's scary out there. It happens
I
a
am
lot.
speaking from a man's perspective. It's kind of hard, yeah.
It happens a lot.
Vienna said, no, she's hella defending him right now. Killian said, so if they act like someone else, they're good at pretending. I wouldn't trust it. Me, that's what I'm saying.
That's my feeling is truthfully.
I can't talk to you after this date.
I personally, well, they've been dating. So
you still with this man.
It says like, yeah, he's sweet and he treats me well. To me, that means it's like you've been together for like at least a few weeks. You've been going on dates or like hanging out or talking. Treats you well. This isn't like this week.
That nigga gonna kill you.
You gotta find a way to get out. Like, wholeheartedly.
That nigga gonna wrap you up in a rug somewhere. Make sure your rug is go buy you a nice comfy rug, because you're gonna be leaking out in that bitch. At least be comfy and snug when you do it. Get a light one because it's hot outside. You don't want to be too hot in there while you bleeding out.
Any person who can create a fake profile, like, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, in general, people who create like fake Instagrams that are pretending to be other people, like, that's fucking weird.
And then went all the way through with it.
And then went on the date is so crazy.
And then set up a date and went out with this girl.
I fear you're not the only one.
And you knew that your face, this couldn't be the first one that he did this.
Was he sweating on the date? Like, did he look nervous?
He gonna kill you, sister.
It's just like, yeah, you got to get out. That's my only
He gonna
advice.
kill you, sister.
I don't care.
Coco, catfishing is a red flag. Yes. Why are we not concerned? Yes. If you fake your profile, you got something to hide. Yes. Like,
it is weirdo behavior, and the fact that you guys, I don't know how long you talked until you went on this date.
I'm spooked out. I'm scared.
But I fear. Please check in. Are you still alive?
Yeah. I need an update. I need an update write-in from you. Let's get a part 2, because this might be your last write-in.
Exactly, Liana. Liana in the live chat says, but if he's not ugly but was pretending to be another guy, what is he hiding from you? What is, like, have you done a background check on him? Have you talked to other people who know him? It's giving that there's something that he's hiding.
It's giving he did something horrible and he didn't want you to know.
And
I just feel like it take a special type of cuckoo ass nigga to set up an entire relationship with somebody and then go on a date with them. But it also takes a ding badass bitch to continue to be with this nigga and be in a relationship with his ass.
Okay, here's
when
the
y'all
thing.
met off a catfish.
Here's
like,
the thing, babe.
He's a psycho crazy man,
Yes.
but you need to hold some accountability.
Is he Jamaican?
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Because sometimes
No. Don't answer.
Sometimes.
No.
They'll get
Absolutely not.
They'll get you. You've never been with a Jamaican.
Sure haven't.
Though
No.
they're so. I'm not talking about his ween peen.
Yes,
I'm not
you
talking
are.
about. No, I'm really not.
What are you talking about then?
I'm really not. Please, I've been all around every island.
You said the St. Lucians are the biggest
The
ones.
St. Lucians are the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
See, Jamaica made my eyes open. I'll tell you why.
Made my eyes open.
Some of the most like, how do you say, like, the wordplay, like the most charismatic, enticing, make you feel like so good men were Jamaican. The way a Jamaican man can
Manipulate
wrap you up in words it should be studied. It really should. So if it is, I get it. But I personally don't like. I get the first date. Okay, bitch. You were there. You were spooked.
Free meal.
You were scared. You didn't know what to do.
Free food.
Free food. By that point, I'm like, did he even bring his wallet?
I mean,
He didn't even bring the guy in the photo. Did he bring his fucking wallet? And when you pull out that ID, is that guy?
Is this your bank card?
Like,
Who name on the bank card?
Listen, are we going to pay for this or no? But I get the first date. But you're still here like, I don't know what to do? I blame you.
This is a choice. Some of y'all be making choices. And then you want to come on here and ask us what we think about the choices you made. You made the choice, girl. What do it matter? What do it matter what I think about? What was that one right in? The girl wrote in that she was fucking her sister's boyfriend.
Okay, no, not currently, but yet her old friends with benefits is her sister's new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she didn't tell her sister.
Like, that was a choice.
Yeah. We got to make
that was
better.
A choice that you made.
You know what I feel like our audience lacks? In the moment decisions.
Yeah.
In the moment critical thinking. Yeah. Now I want to hear these Jamaican sweet talkings. I don't even want them at this point. Give me your best lines. What have you sluts been saying? Jamaican men can sweet talk you and then blow your back up worse than a bomb. There's just something like about, from my experience, that the best sweet talkers were Jamaicans. There's just a different kind of care and handle they give you. Run, though. For the fucking hills.
I'm screaming.
But yeah, no, my advice is, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta leave.
Yep.
I don't know, babes. You gotta leave.
Yep. Just like we're leaving. This has been another episode of the Emmizzies podcast. My name's been Edmund. He's been Nicholas. Come back here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Why do you say it
all
like
the
that?
links?
I've been Edmund, as if you're not gonna be Edmund like in 2 minutes.
Who knows? Sometimes I'm Edmund. Sometimes I'm that nigga.
Okay.
You can come back here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. All the links are in the dilly do underneath you. Follow us on Instagram at the Emmizzies on Instagram. That's our podcast Instagram. Yeah. Nicholas James Emmizzi for me. Discord. Go into the Discord. What else do we have? Something else I'm missing. He Twitches every day.
Yes, I live stream every day.
Is there anything I'm missing?
No.
Okay.
You don't need to go to TikTok. That's probably how you got here.
They need to go to your new TikTok.
I have a new TikTok, guys. I'm almost monetized. I'm literally so fucking close.
Yes, please go follow him at NJ Emmizzi.
Yes, I'm literally so
TikTok-y.
close to being. Please, not.
That is so.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Why that?
Well, just think, because I can't physically say.
But why is it responding to people? Is that the action?
Yeah.
So you told them that was the action.
Actually, they told me, and I made it happen. I can't promote my OF like in words. I can't.
We're gonna go.
Okay.
Follow that link too to help get rent paid. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.